What's up, sports fans and news junkies? Welcome back to the Roger Report, where we break down the biggest stories hitting the headlines. First up, we've got a look at some truly inspiring life lessons from the greatest athletes of all time, featuring legends like Cristiano Ronaldo and Michael Jordan. Get ready to be motivated by their journeys and insights. Next, we're heading to the world of high-stakes real estate, where the legendary Michael Jordan's former mansion is causing quite a stir. We'll uncover the zoning battles and surprising twists behind the sale of this iconic property in Highland Park. This story has more layers than a championship defense. Then, we're hitting the tennis court to explore a bold claim that a rising star has the X factor that even legends like Novak Djokovic might not possess. We're talking about the potential Michael Jordan of tennis and what makes this player so electrifyingly special. And finally, we're diving into a fiery debate that pits two offensive titans against each other. Patrick Beverley is weighing in on who's the better offensive player between NBA icon Michael Jordan and the prolific James Harden. This is one comparison you won't want to miss. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for all the hottest takes. The greatest lessons from the greatest athletes. In the fast-paced world of sports, the drive and discipline of elite athletes often offer profound life lessons that extend far beyond the game. We're exploring 10 inspiring takeaways, drawing wisdom from titans like Cristiano Ronaldo, Michael Jordan, and many more who have reached the pinnacle of their respective fields. These aren't just stories of athletic achievement. They are blueprints for success, resilience, and mental fortitude. Think about the sheer dedication required to maintain peak performance year after year, the ability to bounce back from devastating losses, and the unshakable belief in oneself, even when facing impossible odds. From Ronaldo's relentless pursuit of perfection to Jordan's unparalleled competitive fire, these athletes embody lessons in hard work, goal setting, overcoming adversity, and the importance of teamwork. We'll delve into how they managed pressure, stayed focused amidst distractions, and continued to innovate and evolve throughout their careers. Their journeys are a masterclass in what it takes to be not just a champion, but a legend. Fans and aspiring athletes alike are buzzing about these insights, sharing how these principles can be applied to everyday life, from career challenges to personal growth. The common thread? That greatness is forged through consistent effort and an unwavering spirit. But what happens when a legendary athlete's off-court legacy creates a real-world real estate battle? Get ready, because next, we're uncovering the dramatic zoning dispute surrounding Michael Jordan's former mansion. MJ's mansion mayhem, zoning battles, and real estate repercussions. Michael Jordan's sprawling Chicagoland mansion, once listed for a staggering $29 million, has finally found a buyer. But the deal is far from a slam dunk. Real estate executive John Cooper snapped up the iconic property for $9.5 million, hoping to turn it into a lucrative venture. However, his ambitious plans to operate the 55,000-square-foot estate as a co-ownership model, selling shares starting at $1 million, have hit a major roadblock. The city of Highland Park, in a decisive 5-0 vote, has amended its zoning ordinance to explicitly prohibit timesharing in single-family homes. This move directly targets Cooper's redevelopment strategy for the mansion, which sat on the market for nearly 12 years, even after renewed interest from the hit documentary series, The Last Dance. Cooper's attorney argued the amendment unfairly targets his client and changes the rules mid-game, potentially leading to legal battles over vested rights. The property, rebranded as Champions Point, faces steep property taxes and a looming mortgage deadline, adding to the pressure. The local community and real estate analysts are closely watching this high-profile zoning dispute, wondering if Cooper's innovative, albeit controversial, business model can survive the new regulations. The outcome could set a precedent for future high-value property redevelopments. From property lines to the tennis court, the next story asks if a new phenom possesses an X factor that even legends envy. Prepare to meet the potential Michael Jordan of tennis. The next Michael Jordan, tennis's electrifying new icon. As the era of tennis titans like Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, and Novak Djokovic winds down, a new generation is emerging, and one player is already being hailed as having an unparalleled X factor. Former coach Mark Pecci boldly claims that Spanish sensation Carlos Alcaraz is tennis's equivalent to basketball legend Michael Jordan, possessing a gravitational pull that attracts even non-tennis fans. While Novak Djokovic statistically dominates the GOAT conversation, Pecci argues that Alcaraz brings a unique star power that transcends numbers. This X factor is what creates iconic eras in sports, much like Jordan did with the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. Alcaraz's electrifying style of play, coupled with his charismatic personality and high-profile lifestyle, including partying at exclusive clubs frequented by celebrities like Taylor Swift and reportedly dating supermodel Brooks Nader, fuels this comparison. His recent Grand Slam victories against Jannik Sinner have cemented his status as a dominant force, capturing the attention of a global audience far beyond the typical tennis viewership. Tennis enthusiasts and sports commentators are buzzing about Alcaraz's potential to elevate the sport, drawing parallels to Jordan's impact on basketball. His ability to captivate audiences is seen as a game-changer for the future of professional tennis. Speaking of basketball legends and offensive prowess, who does one former NBA star think might even rival MJ on offense? Get ready for a bold comparison between James Harden and Michael Jordan. Harden versus Jordan, Patrick Beverley's bold offensive take. The debate over the greatest NBA players of all time is eternal, but former NBA guard Patrick Beverley has entered the fray with a provocative statement comparing James Harden's offensive game to that of the legendary Michael Jordan. While acknowledging Jordan's overall dominance, Beverley suggests that strictly on offense, Harden might just edge out his airness. Beverley, who played with Harden during his MVP-caliber seasons, points to Harden's unique offensive arsenal, including his exceptional range and playmaking ability. Harden's 3 consecutive scoring titles and consistent 30-point averages, combined with his prowess as a passer, leading the league in assists twice, make a compelling case for his offensive brilliance. Beverley highlights Harden's ability to lose his cool when he does something right, suggesting a different kind of offensive swagger compared to Jordan. While Jordan's defensive prowess and consistent scoring records are undeniable, Harden's offensive skill set, particularly his three-point shooting volume and efficiency in a different era, offers a distinct advantage in this specific comparison. This take has ignited passionate discussions among NBA fans, with many debating Harden's offensive merits against Jordan's all-around offensive dominance and defensive excellence. The conversation highlights how different eras and skill sets shape our perception of offensive greatness. That's all the buzz for today, but we'll be right back with a super-fast recap of all these incredible stories. Stick around for the outro. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We looked at inspiring lessons from athletes like Cristiano Ronaldo and Michael Jordan, uncovered the real estate drama surrounding Michael Jordan's former mansion, explored the X factor of tennis's new superstar Carlos Alcaraz, and debated James Harden's offensive prowess against Michael Jordan himself. Don't miss out on any of the action. Hit that like button, subscribe to the Roger Report for more exclusive content, and ring the notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop a new video. We're also on social media. Follow us for daily updates and behind-the-scenes content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.